It's your girl T Fizzle. Okay, so if you haven't heard, there's another article out here demeaning black women. I've been sent this article by several people. I've also had it posted on my Facebook page, and I wanted to come on here and talk to you all about it since a lot of people want to know my opinion on the whole situation. So, Psychology Today posted a blog. First, it was entitled, "Why Are Black Women Physically Less Attractive Than Other Women?" Then they switched it up after people started snapping on them. They switched it up to, "Why Are Black Women Rated Physically Less Attractive Than Other Women?" After all the backlash, people attacking their site, people going off on them, they took the article down. But the article can still be found on many sites across the net, including my own site. When I first heard about this, I was just like, are you serious? Another article demeaning black women once again? The guy who wrote the article, who came with this scientific research, was named Satoshi Kanzawa. And I'm probably mispronouncing his name, but whatever. I just found it funny that a Japanese man can come up with this so-called scientific study saying that black women are the ugliest women out of all the races. But when I looked at his picture, I'm like, well, damn, you ain't the finest motherfucker in the shed your damn self. I mean, who are you to say that somebody is ugly and somebody's beautiful when, to me, physical beauty is all subjective? How do you objectively measure attractiveness? Attractiveness, beauty, everything is in the eye of the beholder. Everything is subjective. I can sit up here and say he's ugly as hell to me, you know what I'm saying? But he might be the finest thing walking in Japan. Like, I just think this article was just another article to just make black women once again look bad and feel bad about themselves. And I, for one, I'm tired of all these stupid studies. I'm tired of all this irrelevant ass shit. This don't have nothing to do with nothing. It was about a year ago when they came out with this study saying that black women had the most STDs out of any women. Then they came out with a study saying that black women are only worth $5. You know, it's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? There have been other studies saying that black women are ugly as well. You know, it's just like, why are you rating our features compared to other people? Every culture has their own features. Asian women tend to be very, very petite and shaped like this. Asian women naturally are not curvy. Does that make them less attractive? Does that make them any less of a woman because they don't tend to have big tits and an ass and whatever else? No, it doesn't. Every cultural group has their own unique features. To me, I just find that funny that this person can dissect bits and pieces about African American women and what makes them unattractive. And supposedly the reason why we're so unattractive is because we tend to have more male testosterone running through our systems, unlike other women who have more estrogen. So basically the testosterone running in black women's bodies gives them more exaggerated features, bigger noses, larger lips, larger hips, breasts, things like that. And I just think that the study was just straight up bullshit. You have to ask yourself the bigger question. Why would a legitimate site like this publish something so, so rude and offensive and have no problem with it? If this article was written about Italian women being less attractive or Jewish women or Indian women being less attractive, there'd be an uproar. But it seems like it's always okay to demean and belittle black women or black people in general. But unfortunately, I can't blame everything on that Japanese man who made the article. I think we, as black people, we need to take some blame for ourselves. We've let other races get comfortable by talking crazy to us, demeaning us, and that's because we don't respect ourselves. When you go on YouTube and you Google black woman or black man, it's always some type of bashing video. Black woman ain't this, black woman ain't that. I would never be with the black woman. I only date outside my race. Then you got black women making videos talking about black men ain't shit and, go get you a white man. And we're the only race that does that. We're the only race that belittles ourselves. We clown ourselves for our hair. We clown ourselves. We still call each other nappy-headed. We make fun of our skin tone. You got rappers out here talking about dark-skinned women are ugly. So if we as black people don't like ourselves and we have issues with what we see in the mirror on a consistent basis, why would we expect other races to find anything about us attractive? You know what I'm saying? I wear weave. There's nothing wrong with wearing weave every now and then. But you got black women out here who do not show their hair. You know what I'm saying? We've never seen them wear hair out. So that lets the world feel like, well, obviously black women are ashamed of their hair. They never wear their real hair out, or they always wear weaves. You got black women out here bleaching. You know what I'm saying? Or when somebody's supposed to be the representation of black women, it's always somebody who has more Eurocentric features. It's more like the Beyoncés and the Halle Berrys who represent black beauty. So when people see regular black women like me and others, They may look at us and be like, well, nah, you're not attractive because you don't look like Holly. You don't look like this person or that person. And it's sad because we beat ourselves down worse than anybody else. We talk so much shit about our own selves, but then we expect others to hold us in a high esteem. We don't even hold ourselves in a high esteem. Serena Williams had changed her profile picture on Twitter, and it caused an outrage because she was in bra panties and it was a silhouette. And basically, people were upset saying she's showing too much skin. Her body's just too much. She got too much ass, too much breast. And what I find funny is that whenever Serena Williams or Venus Williams, whatever, whenever they're shown and they're shaped, this is their natural body shape. These girls have not gotten any type of enhancements. These girls are naturally thick. It's like everybody finds that disgusting. Black people were going in on them. White people were going in on them. But Kim Kardashian has the same shape as them. Now, I don't know if her ass is real. I think her breasts are real. But people say Kim Kardashian's ass is fake. But they basically have the same build. Nobody ever gets in an uproar when it's a Kim Kardashian in sexy lingerie. It seems like when our features are on other women or on other races, it's sexy. Coco is the fakest thing I've ever seen walking. But so many black men and people find her sexy because she has a huge fake breast. She has the butt injections. It's like, that's cool. It's like, as long as you put it on a non-black ethnicity, then those features are all right. But when it's on a black person, it's an issue. We get clowned all the time because of our full lips. But Angelina Jolie, they put her on the cover of everything, and they're always raving about her lips. Jennifer Lopez. If I hear one more thing about how she invented the ass, and ass wasn't popular until Jennifer Lopez came out, black women been having big asses. But whenever it's a non-black woman with a certain feature, that's sexy. And I'm just, the whole article was just disheartening. A few of the young girls who wrote me, they were kind of really upset, and it's just like, it makes them feel bad because it's like every time they're being told they're not good enough by everybody. They're being told by other black women they're not good enough, by black men, and now you got the media telling them the same thing, and these blogs telling them the same thing. That's really going to mess with a lot of girls' self-esteem. All I can say is to keep your head up. You can't let nothing that man put in that article get to you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen beautiful people in every race, and I've seen ugly people in every race. I done seen some ugly-ass Asians, Mexicans, white people, and whatever else. And I've seen some beautiful Asians and beautiful white people and beautiful Mexicans. So there's beauty and ugly in every race. You know what I'm saying? But we're always so worried about the physical attractiveness of somebody. We're always worried about what somebody looks like on the outside. We don't give a damn what's in their heart. You know what I'm saying? What their good deeds are, what they're doing to better the community. If they're ugly, it's just like, just dismiss them. It's all about looks in America. I just think that's sad. It's like, if it's an article demeaning black women, it's like, that's okay. It should never be okay. So I'm not shocked at all by this article. I'm not shocked that other races find us the ugliest. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us find ourselves ugly. A lot of us have ugly attitudes towards each other and towards each other's features and things like that. So the article, to me, was disheartening. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not shocked by it at all. They're going to keep putting out articles like this until we do better as a people, until we can start to uplift ourselves and start to have each other's backs and say that, articles like this are unacceptable, without having black men or black people co-signing with it or making excuses for the article. Until we can come together as a people, expect more articles and more bullshit like this. And that's real talk. So to the young girls who were really upset about the article, who were made to feel bad, don't take that shit to heart. If somebody does not think you're as pretty as a whatever type of female, that's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can't change nobody's opinion, but don't take that shit to heart. But anyways, go ahead. I want you guys to leave a comment. I want to know what everybody thinks about the article. I'm going to post it. I want to know how everybody feels about it. And do you think that we need to do better as a people? Like, we need to start supporting each other more and loving our features for what they are instead of constantly praising the Amber Roses and the Kim Kardashians. But then if it's a Venus or Serena Williams, you know what I'm saying, we'll be quick to sit there and dismiss them or say that they're ugly, they're not as attractive. So I think once we start loving ourselves more as a people, other people will follow suit. So go ahead, leave a comment. All right. Deuces.